Is this thing on?
Did it work?
It's on.
That way?
It's
Yeah,
on.
it works. And then if you do that, it doesn't do. Oh, look at that. All right. We are live. And okay, so today we got Josh, Manav, Sam, and Hector with us. For today, it's not gonna be a workshop. It's actually gonna be we're gonna attempt to solve one of the capture the flag competitions, right? Challenges. I'll be representing Whimsical. Manav, what did you decide? What house are you on?
Lumen Tree.
Lumen Tree. Josh?
Yeah.
Mindflux.
Yeah, and then we got Sam and Hector. They're going to be judging us like crazy and making fun of us. So, they'll be there to try to guide us. Before we get started, anyone had a few words about, maybe ways to encourage us before we get started with the first competition?
For sure. Glad to introduce Node Guardians. If you weren't on yesterday's live stream, Node Guardians is pretty simple. It's like a role-playing game to onboard developers on ecosystems. The way it works is very simple. You have to solve programming challenges called quests, and if you manage to beat them, you get credentials in return. But because we wanted to spice things up a little bit, these credentials are in the form of achievements and gold that you can use to craft basically pieces of item for your character. And so the fancier your character look, the more badass you potentially are as a developer. That's the thing. And yeah, we have a bunch of stacks and basically a bunch of stacks that are covered on the platform, Solidity, some zero knowledge domain specific languages, and we also explore the different concepts like how to query, like how to basically like pull that data with Livestream, for instance, in regards to Celestia and a bunch of other cool things. So yeah, that's the TLDR for Node Guardians, and I am very curious to see you folks trying to hack some of the challenges the team has been cooking for you.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. We can talk about like progress right now. There's been a lot of people active in the Discord competing in their private room, trying to debug and figure out the challenges. I think one team might be close on the Livestream one, so it's kind of exciting to see folks get there. Luckily for us, we don't have to do the Livestream one because apparently it's really hard. We can start with an easy one and see how far we can go. With that said,
yeah,
are you all ready? Okay, so this is the Node Guardian platform that Sam has been talking about. I'm going through the challenge for the first time. When you log in, I'm going to select my house, Whimsical, continue, and then you're going to go to the event Infinite Space Bazaar. All right, so now we got 5 different challenges. Looks like a lot of them are being completed. I think, wow, that's pretty cool, guys. You can show which calculator completed some of the challenges, right?
Yep.
Nice. And then over here, you got the leaderboard, and it looks like Mindflux is ahead with Lumen Tree, Puddlefair, and Whimsical. Luckily for y'all, I'll be in Whimsical. We'll try to get back some of that glory. Before we get started, Manav and Jacques, are you guys on the platform as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're logged in.
Cool.
I'm in Lumen Tree.
Nice. Sam, Hector, what do we do? What's the easiest one that we can get started with?
The 2 easiest one are bypassing Xcode size and statical detection. I would say that bypassing Xcode size is like very easy and statical detection is easy. So if you want a tiny bit more of challenge, let's go for statical detection. But if you want something pretty quick, bypassing Xcode size will do the trick.
Cool. I'm thinking maybe we do the quick one, and because we have an hour, then we can try the more challenging one, so we can get a feel for it. What do you guys think? Alrighty.
I've heard Manav is motivated today, ready to tackle some spicy challenges.
100%.
Wait. Manav, you want to go for static call detection?
No, let's do bypassing one, and then we can move on to the next one. If you're going to finish this quickly.
Let's do that. All right, so that one is Solidity. I guess this is the difficulty level, right, guys?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, and cool. You got like coins and XP.
Exactly.
All right, cool. I'm going to read it out, guys. So if you want to, for the other challenger, if you want to read it on your own, you don't want to hear my voice the whole time. Warning to everyone, I haven't done Solidity in a while because now I'm just managing a larger team. So bear with me as I embarrass myself and go through. Let's off with standalone quests. Not every adventure is an epic campaign. Sometimes a short standalone quest is just what you need to satiate your lust for adventure. I love that already. And then, okay, bypassing X code side. Some contracts use X code side as a method to discern smart contracts from externally owned accounts. However, this should not be mistaken as a foolproof approach. Figure out how X code side can be cleverly bypassed. Ooh. As you travel through the land of Aranan, is that how you pronounce it?
Aranan, yeah, I think so.
Aranan.
Okay. Aranan. You stumble upon signs of desolation and destruction. The countryside has been burned and ravaged by some terrible creature. Yo, that would be a great movie, by the way. Surely the folk here need someone to hunt down whatever has done this. As a guardian, we're guardian, guys. You have no choice but to defend the people of this land. Alrighty.
My favorite part is that you can use keyboard shortcuts to navigate through this.
Really?
Yeah.
What are the
F.
Yo, this is really good graphics so far.
Yeah.
So the fun fact is that there's actually a book that we wrote internally that defines all the Whenever you want to create a new challenge, you need to respect the terminology, the politics, the intrigue, the places. It needs to be related to what has been done in the past in a coherent fashion, basically. So there's a progression to a certain extent, and NPCs are well defined. And whenever they're reused from one chapter to another, you need to take into account what happened in the previous quests. So it's something we're having a lot of fun doing internally, and I'm going to give a shout out to the product team for this. There's actually a book that underlies everything that you see here, and some of the artworks and the armors actually are hand drawn, basically.
Wow. This is actually really well thought out, and props to you guys because I'm in awe right now. All right, it feels like the Witcher vibe. I don't know if anyone's a fan of the game, or I guess the show, but the show didn't do well after season 1, and I support Henry Cavill as the Witcher. I don't believe in any other kind of Witcher. But all right, guys, enough said. Let's start. I'm gonna click on start. Oh, you can click with F. Okay. So the prelude is in a nameless village. You hear stories that a terrifying basilisk is harassing the land. And yeah, we hate the basilisk. The creature is burning crops and slaying livestock. If nothing is done soon, the village won't have enough supplies stockpiled to survive the winter. The villagers have tried rallying to chase the beast from their lands themselves, but at the sight of humans, the basilisk scurries back to its den to wait them out. That's a really smart basilisk. You gotta, bide your time and stuff. The villagers aren't brave enough to face the creature on its own terms and have to put out the word they need help. And I guess that's when you're like, put a call for your witcher, toss a coin to your witcher. You guys know that song, right? It's really great. You look like you can handle yourself. You're right. It'll take more than one of us to kill a basilisk in its den, but if we work together, we should have no problem. By Sally Bones. Kill the pesky basilisk and end the villager turmoil. All right, I'm going to click next. I guess next, okay, Josh, you mentioned keyboard. I'm going to click the keyboard. Very cool. All right. Verifying EOAs. EOAs, if folks don't know, stand externally owned contracts. The basilisk hides in its den. For an address to challenge the basilisk, it must implement the iChallenger interface. Unfortunately, the basilisk plays dirty. It will only allow unarmed challengers into its dens. Specifically, it does not allow smart contracts to enter. Can you figure out how to beat the basilisk? Oof. Your task, set Iceland and basilisk to true. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So here we have, let's see, Solidity smart contract, and it import the interface iChallenger.sol, and here's the contract for Basilisk. Okay, so if I look through here, you're mapping out the address to a Boolean public, which outputs a public called enter, public value called entered, and the Boolean public is slain, and you want to make sure that the slain value is set to true. So I think you should just paste it here, but I think you just declare it. You don't want to put it to true right away. But let me just double check on the contract. So function is an internal is contract. Private, it's a private one with a view, and it returns a Boolean. The assembly, I don't even know what assembly is. I need to look it up. But anyways, size is equivalent to external core size account. And then here, function enter external. I like that. It requires the is contract from here with the message.sender, and it will send a message. The Basilisk detects the contract when you enter. And then the Basilisk allows you to enter, and then here entered, which is it's entered is declared previously, which is like a map between address to Boolean. It sets it to true. And then slay, you have not entered the den, is slain. iChallenger is true. Okay, then you have the interface. I think that's what's being imported over here. Notice called by Basilisk should return true. So I guess here it should return true, right? So I guess we should set it to true. Let's see. Boolean public is slain. Where's the is slain being captured?
The question is the dev rel the real dev?
Okay, let me. Wait, how do I? Okay.
You said
You gotta
the.
do it, right?
Oh no. Go back.
Nice.
How do I modify the code? Because I think I'm trying to click on it, but it.
Oh no! It's this is a CTF quest, so you have to deploy this contract first. If you go to the bottom.
Oh, gotta deploy it first. Oh, I gotta deploy it. Sorry, I thought I gotta modify the contract. Okay.
No, you
Deploy
will have to
Basilisk.
pack it on chain.
Deploy with Sequoia wallet. Okay. Connect your wallet. First,
And you get some Sequoia ETH airdrop to your wallet. So
It's so clean.
Oh.
I have to connect to Sequoia. Yeah.
Okay. Connect your wallet. MetaMask. And next, connected. It says please connect to Sequoia. I think I need to set Sequoia from the RPC side.
No, just
let me see if
switch.
I have.
Yeah, just switch networks.
Yeah, switch networks.
Let me
Let
me try to get the Sequoia RPC.
In MetaMask.
There's a site called Chainlist that has it super easy to get.
Yeah, Sequoia.
Okay.
We switched.
Okay,
great.
Connect one. Okay. Okay. So what I did, if people have, I learned this to add a network. Yes. Yeah, add to MetaMask. Okay. Approve. Okay. I think now I'm on. I'm on chainlist.org that has all your
If you have testnets
see
on in
if I can-
MetaMask, it should just have it there.
Yeah. Sepolia
Oh
is,
yeah. Oh
provider.
I see it. Okay, cool. I see it. Oh, and I get 0.01 Sepolia. Cool. Let me go back here. So for anyone, basically, if you go to MetaMask, there's an option that says, okay, and now it shows I'm connected, and I can link my wallet. And it asks me to sign, and I'm signing. Deploy contract. I hope I have enough Sepolia. Okay, now it's asking me to deploy the Sepolia smart contract, and I'm confirming. Oh, sorry, the Basilic contract. Unless somebody's trying to, spam the Sepolia testnet, it should be deploying soon. Alrighty. It deployed, I think. I see this hovered. And I have a link to where the smart contract got deployed on Sepolia. Nice. Okay. It's indexing it right now on Etherscan. More details. Okay. Cool. Then now that we deployed it, we gotta set it to true. And now that we deploy, we gotta verify the contract. Okay.
Yeah, you can verify, but it will tell you that it's not hacked.
It hasn't been hacked. Okay.
So
I guess
is verify calling a slave method or something?
The verify button in the end calls some function on chain to verify if you actually slayed.
Okay. Got it. Nice.
Okay. So it says it's not hacked, and the way to hack it is to set the the public ice lane into true. What if the best way to set it, if you deployed it on Sepolia, would it be using Foundry, or maybe we can use what's that?
Hardtime?
Like that? Yeah, the web browser wallet.
Remix.
Yeah.
Remix, yeah.
Remix, yeah. Okay, let me see if we can set it from Remix. Accept. Okay. Wow, Remix really changed since last time I've used it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna share this tab. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm looking for it. I wonder if you can query, if you can specify, your transaction or your smart contract address directly with Remix.
Yeah, you can.
You could?
Yeah.
Okay, that would be. Okay, deploy and run transaction. I don't want to deploy, but I do want to figure out where that transaction exists. It's not going to be compiler, not going to be deploy and run transaction because it's already deployed, but maybe.
So for me here, you will need to do two things. First, you need to link Remix to Sepolia. So the very first drop-down menu on the left, you see that here. No, sorry, the one you were on just before. No, it's two down or three down. The one even below that, sorry. Okay, here, the first drop-down, you see it's environment. Instead of the Remix VM, you want the injected provider
testnet support.
Yeah, testnet. Yeah,
exactly. Sweet. And
Okay. So now you're...
add to. Okay, here they're saying to interact with a deployed contract, either enter its address and compile a source or select its ABI in the file editor.
What you can do now is copy the code on NetGuardian and put it in a file in Remix. This is the easiest way, I would say, to do that.
Internet mount should just CNET. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, the interface is kind of small. It's like hard for me to read it. I believe in like big letters. Okay, so if where was I before? I'm just kind of, I don't know if you guys have this problem, but I do have a lot of tabs open. And okay, we deployed it. Do they want the transaction hash? No, they want the
You just need the address for Remix.
Okay, but it's been deployed from, hold on. Yeah. If I go, hold
I should be able to load the contract, right, from Remix?
Yes.
Remix?
Yeah. To do so, you
Oh,
need
yeah,
to...
yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So going back here, here's the contract. And then if I go here for this tab instead, I can paste it here and press enter.
No, because for now you're still missing the code in Remix. Remix is not aware of the contract code. So the last step to get going with Remix here would be to copy the code on NetGuardian.
Oh, copy the code itself, right?
Mm-hmm. And then you will
and then put it on the file.
Exactly.
Put it on the file explorer. Okay. So what we're gonna do is go back here. I'll take this code, move it back here. Let's see, what is this? I think these are sample code, but we don't.
Yeah, you can overwrite the full file here.
Okay. I'm just gonna delete some of them, and then this one I'm just gonna call it. Paste it, call it. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? And then this one I'm gonna call it. It's what's the name of this file? Yeah, whatever. I don't think we gotta like. I think the only file that we need to take care of is the iChallenger interface one.
Yes.
And this one is I'm gonna call it. If I go back here, it's called iChallenger. Okay, and this one I guess is in a. So the only thing I'm gonna change here is instead of in interfaces, I'm just gonna call it here, right? But what is it complaining about? Not found contracts interface. Yeah, but you don't have to worry about it. It should be now. You'll be able to find it. Yes, able to find it. I guess it saves it automatically in Remix.
It saves and it compiles.
Okay, so if I go back to here, yeah, now I can compile it. Okay, compile and run script, right?
You have no script currently in Remix, so it just did a compilation.
Compile. Okay.
So now you can go to the tab that's just below it.
Deploy.
No, because it's already deployed. What you want is to use the
app
address.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Compile it before. Okay, so compile. It compiles, but if I go back here, it doesn't show me. Okay.
Can
it doesn't show me at like. Oh.
Can you show the list of compiled contracts? Okay. Yeah. This one. Oh, no, sorry. I
Yeah.
mean, where you were just before. Yeah, here on contract, here you have a drop-down menu. Yeah, right there.
Where? At the contract?
Yeah, here. How many do you have?
I have 2. Challenger and Basilisk.
Okay.
Maybe
And
there's something in the sample file that's interfering with it. Okay, because I don't think so, because unless you have the hard hat one is interfering with it, but I don't think so. I think it's like a sample console file. Maybe the script, there's no script.
No, for me, it's just strange that Remix doesn't allow you to link it. Oh, because here you have no contract selected now. Maybe that's it.
Okay, let me double check again. Okay, owner. And then I go back here, compile owner. And
Now, for me, it would be in the menu just below it. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it's grayed out for you in Remix for the at address.
Okay. Because it's at testnet Sequoia. This is
Yeah,
my
that's what I was going to
address.
Maybe you can change your provider, your environment, just to use your injected provider.
The RPC provider is still Sequoia on my MetaMask. Oh, but you want me to change it for a bit?
Exactly. The injected one, the first one.
If I switch networks, if I go here, compile. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to redeploy it, I think, just to see if it unblocks it. But I wonder if I do redeploy it again, would it interfere with the interface that you guys have on Node Guardians directly? Because that one has a different...
In the sense that currently we only track the contracts that you deployed through our interface.
Right. Gotcha. Switch networks. Okay, swapping them. Okay, and if I go back here, okay, this is owner, and then if I go to challenger.
Let me run it on Remix.
And
it's pretty strange.
Okay, and then contract challenger, and then let me just re-add it. Josh, Manav, how are you guys doing?
Good. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, wait. Oh, I see what happened. I think there's a bug in Remix. I get it. There was a bug because I added their address before I compiled them. Then it was like still disabled. But if I remove the address, re-add it again, it enabled it. And that's okay. Now I can go. Wait, Manav, did you finish or no?
I'm just implementing. I'm at the same point as you in Remix. Just have to implement this interface now. The contract that implements this interface. So,
all right,
looking
up. Also at the same spot.
Yeah. So it's gonna make a new contract.
Wait. I thought I added it. Okay, don't worry. I know what to do now. If I select it again, my contracts, owner, I go back here, compile, go back here, challenger, compile, go back here, I put the address, address.
Yes. For me, you just did a mistake here. You deployed it as a iChallenger, and it's a Basilisk. It's the address that you were given.
Okay, address. So if I click at address, what happened? It's supposed to take me to this interface, right? And I can interact with it?
No, what happens when you click on at address with an address, it's just that it will tell Remix that the contract you selected in the dropdown exists on the blockchain you're connected to, and it exists at the address that you specified. So you can see on the bottom left of your screen, you have a list of contracts now. Even below, completely down on the left.
Oh, here. Okay.
So here, for me, just to avoid any confusion, you can delete all of them. because
okay,
I think
because I redid it. Okay, so I'll delete the first two, you think?
For me, you can delete all of them for now because they're all iChallenger, if I see correctly, and I think it's wrong. Okay, here for me, instead of iChallenger contract, you just select Basilisk.
Okay, low-level transactions. I guess you gotta send it to true.
No, that won't work.
It should be it's gotta be a valid hexadecimal value.
But for me here, you don't have the correct contract.
Or the iChallenger or the Basilisk, you mean? Okay.
Yeah.
So for that one, I go back to this one and I selected it. I go back here, compile to, and then I go at address.
Exactly.
And now I see the Basilisk. Cool. And now it wants the value to be true, but I guess it wants it as a valid hexadecimal file or value. So let me just use bring to hexadecimal converter. I don't know if it's gonna work, guys. I'm just messing around. Convert. Okay, I don't know. I just found this random convert a string to hexadecimal. Although it's a boolean, not a string, but I don't know if that's gonna work. Input string true. Hexadecimal data. No, I don't want a data. I want a hexadecimal. Okay. And I go back here. Fallback function is not defined. Okay, if I go walk back through it, because this one is on Bass.
What's up?
Do you guys want a quick summary?
Yeah,
if I pinpoint the odd thing in this challenge, maybe it will help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so it's a two-step process. You first have to enter, and then you have to slay. Okay. Now there's something a little bit odd, because if you check, there's someone here.
Hey, Diego.
Hey, Diego.
Hey, Diego.
Diego wants to represent Whimsicon as well. Welcome, Diego. Okay, so you're saying, Hector?
Yeah. So it's a two-step process. You have to enter, and then you have to slay. You cannot slay if you did not enter. And now here's the very odd thing. You see that in order to enter, you must pass the requirement. You cannot be a contract. Okay. So in a sense, you must be an EOA to enter. And where it becomes really odd is that the address is then registered. You can see line 23, entered with the address that calls the function is recorded as entered. And then when you call slay at line 28, with the address that you used previously, which is not a contract, we're going to call a function. But because we're calling a function, it means that it's a contract. So you have to not be a contract when you enter and be a contract when you slay. And you cannot be any kind of contract when you slay. You must be a contract that implements the challenge function. So that's the whole idea of the code.
Okay, so you can't be a contract when you slay, but you can be a contract when you enter.
It's the opposite. You cannot be a contract when you enter.
You have to be an EOA when you enter.
Yeah. Or at least you have to be flagged as an EOA. That's if you check again the isContract function, you see that it's using Xcode size. And there is a vulnerability around this. This is what you have to exploit during the quest.
So your size has to be 0.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now you know that it must be done with a contract, otherwise you cannot slay. But you
have
flagged as a contract when you enter.
Okay.
So you have to create a new contract.
Yes.
right?
Because you have to be a contract in Slay, yes. The solution must involve you creating a new contract.
Okay. All right. Let's create a new contract. Let me brush up on Solidity skills here. How do you add? Okay, you create a new file and play. Simp like So you said it has to be an is contract. Wait,
Neo.
you have when you enter, you got to be a contract. Oh no, when you slay, you got to be a contract. So let me call it Slayer.
And I call it the same thing.
Yeah. Yo, Manav, you can't copy what I'm doing, bro.
I did before you.
Okay. Okay, if it's a sample, so when you enter using contract slay, and in the contract you want it to trigger the challenge part or the slay part. So I'm guessing you got to create like an interface, not a contract, if you want to trigger the slay, or no? No, I don't think so.
No, you will create a contract.
Okay.
The confusion might come from the fact that your contract must implement the challenger interface.
Actually, for anyone who's trying the challenge at home, if you're logged in, if you check the top left corner of the quest interface, you can summon a few hints to navigate, like to solve the quest, basically. Yeah.
Nice.
The fate of Whimsiful is in your hands, yes.
Well, that's why I brought Diego, because I'm like, if I can't figure it out, at least because Diego's a hardcore Whimsiful, and we trying to get points for Whimsiful. Yo, Diego, before I continue, Diego, are you in it? In the Node Guardians challenge?
I'm literally like signing up right now. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Nice.
Wait, if you want, share your GitHub handle on the private chat for the live stream, and I think because if you can't authenticate with your GitHub handle, because it should be able to trigger, allowing you to select the house.
So I shouldn't be trying to sign in right now with my GitHub. I should give you my GitHub.
No, you can sign in, and then just give me your GitHub. If you're not already whitelisted for ASB, I will add you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, try to share your GitHub with the team, either on Telegram or the like the private chat that you see on StreamYard.
Okay. Okay. You first have to log in on Node Guardians.
Okay. All right, let me get back to it. So iChallenger, okay, so this is like the owner contract, and it's importing the iChallenger, which kind of sets the Boolean for the called by the basilisk. So if you look at the iChallenger, Where is it being called? It's being called here. It's I'm guessing I gotta use the reuse the interface. Because that's where you're setting it to be true. But contract state, how do you set a contract to follow an interface? Hold on, let me just go here. Solidity contract using interface example.
It's for to implement the interface?
Not implementing it, but I think you can, because I want to override. I want to override the.
I think anyways, the only keyword you're looking for is. So like your contract is the name of the interface.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, because I remember it's something that you apply it. Hold on. Wow, why is my internet really slow? I don't know what did I do. Yeah, okay, it's right here, right? Contract wallet is iWallet. Let me double check it back here. So this one, contract slave, is iChallenger. I think that works, but why is it complaining? What is it complaining about?
Now it's going to complain because the interface states that you have a specific function. I think it's a challenge function that must be implemented.
But isn't it imported?
Imported? No, it's imported. It's just that an interface does not implement anything. So here you're just saying that the contract slave implements this interface, but it's missing the implementation.
But it's not doing anything.
Yeah, because you need to implement the function.
Okay, and I guess here you have to kind of override it, right?
Not necessarily. You can just like implement the function.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're not like redefining something that already exists.
Okay. So let me.
You can just copy paste this.
Okay, so if I copy paste this, I'll put it here. And then I guess you gotta think about setting it somehow to true.
Now for me, you just have first to make it a function. So you have to drop the semicolon at the end.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then, wait, because this returns Boolean if there's no variable defined. If I remember correctly, it says you gotta okay, if the bool is not really defined, then you just have to return the actual function, like, what do you want it to be, and what you want it to be is true.
Yeah, because you see here, each lane will be set to the return of challenge. Okay,
so lane should return true, but if we open that function, you should just make it sure that it returns true.
Exactly.
Right. You're not lying to me, are you?
No.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay. And then I should compile slay or slayer and see what happens, I guess.
Yes, if you want.
Alrighty.
Just that for now, nothing will happen because your contract isn't doing anything.
Okay. I think I have the contract.
Wait,
yeah, this is good.
Give me your.
This is good. This is kind of what I have. I just have to. You have to call the.
Wait, what do you have, Manoj?
I have the challenge. I have the challenge function as same as you, but I think you have to call enter, right? So you have to call enter, but you do not have to be a contract. So you could do that in the constructor. So I just call enter in the constructor.
Call
I
enter
just-
the constructor. Oh, Diego, do you still? Sorry, Manav, Diego, do you still have problems accessing the interface, the thing?
No, I'm in. It's just
No, just press enter because I'll show you where we are right now. We're here at the contract code, verifying EOAs, and
got it.
you just have to deploy the Basilisk, and then you'll get that on Sequoia, and then now we're on Remix. Wait, what did you do, Manav?
Oh, gotcha. I see it. Never mind.
I made I just called the constructor. So in the constructor of this layer, so you just make the constructor method, and then you just call the enter method on Basilisk contract.
Yeah.
So I think so. I have to figure out to deploy this.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea actually.
Yeah, in order to override the constructor, you just in this contract you will just write constructor and the address of the Basilisk as a parameter. So you won't write function, you just write constructor.
So,
yeah.
So you're saying here I'll have to put the address of the Basilisk and overwrite it?
Yeah, just override the constructor. So just write the constructor method. So just write the words constructor and as how you would implement the function. Yeah, constructor. You don't need the word function, but yeah, just constructor and then parentheses, and then you'll write the parameter.
And the parameter is give me alpha. What's the parameter?
Like the address of the Basilisk. So in the constructor, so constructor is a function. It takes in an address Basilisk. Yeah. So in this constructor,
okay, and then that's where you take. Got it.
Yeah.
You just paste the address as a string, or
I just put it when I deploy as the address. So here you would just take in an address, like the keyword address and Basilisk. So you define a variable address Basilisk as a parameter.
okay.
Yeah. So I just have this. Let me just paste it here. I have this thing, constructor Basilisk. Enter. And thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting a lot of help from Manav right now, but I'm being shameless about it. Okay.
And now you're just missing. You're just missing.
I also imported Basilisk also. Yeah. Just like import on top.
Imported?
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah.
Import. Mine's just okay. Let me just rename it because it's kind of like not clean. And then I'm gonna rename it to Basilisk. Okay, and then in Slayer Basilisk.sol.
Yeah.
And I guess that's it. And then Basilisk enter. Okay.
Yeah. We just have to deploy this now.
Okay, and in Slay, wait, let me compile it first, I guess. Compile, and then you got to deploy it, right?
Yeah, now you have to deploy it, and you have to give it as parameters the address of the Basilisk. You have it below.
Ooh, because from the constructor. Okay, and then deploy. Oh, and now I gotta figure it out with MetaMask. Approved. Man, you guys told me that was the easiest one, right? Okay.
But actually, I think you're still missing something, though.
Oh, you have to call slay, I think. No.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to call slay on the other thing as well. So maybe in the Oh, in the challenge, maybe you can call it. No.
No, that would be reentrancy because slay calls challenge.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you do it in the constructor right after you enter, you slay, maybe.
You cannot do that neither, because at constructor
Okay,
time,
I think it worked.
you don't have code. So you don't have the challenge function.
Okay.
Wait, here's what I did. I got the slay at this address and I clicked challenge and it seemed like it worked.
So we have to call the method slay. We have to call the method slay, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So I guess we could
'Cause
go to
on-
go to the contract.
No, because
Good.
oh wait, you're talking about go to the go to the other one, which is because the other one has what do you call it? Because there's only one, like in Slayer, in the Slay contract, you only have the challenge call function, but in Basilic you do have the Slay.
Mhm.
So if I hold on,
We have to call the basilisk slay method.
but where is it? Because it's not showing. Oh wait,
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, you can do that. That's true. So we also call, yeah, in the chat. So we call a slay method.
oh, call to because I think it did it. No, oh no, it's just called to slay.challenge, which is that's where it happened.
Yeah. Okay, so we just gotta call it slay now. Okay, try this.
And that one, wait, you call the function slay within the constructor that you built, like slayer.soul?
Sorry?
No, just a separate function, just like challenge.
But that will be in the basilisk, no?
No. All the calls must, the enter and slay, they must all originate from your contract, the one that you're developing now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
You got it?
Yeah, it's hacked.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, so I'm asking a lot of stupid questions, but in like the function for slay is currently here. That's the one I see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one I should be calling it after I deploy the contract on the basilisk right after?
Yes and no. Like you want your Slayer contract to call that function on the basilisk after it entered. So it's not you calling and enter Slayer, on the basilisk. It has to be your Slayer contract calling it.
Got it. And now with the constructor, the Slayer is entering the basilisk contract and it entered and it was allowed to enter. So now we have to, after it entered, it's allowed to enter based on what's seen here. And now we should add another function where basilisk.slay, right?
Exactly.
So it should be.
Oh, you cannot do it in a constructor.
Oh, you can't do it? Got to be on a separate function after?
Yeah. I mean, technically you can, just that if you do it in a constructor, you will not pass the quest.
So it should be. It should be outside the. It would be a separate. It should be outside the constructor in a separate function called like the one that you shared with me.
Yeah.
And so this one, it's kind of like we're creating the other function like challenge, but we're overriding it. And this one is kind of doing the same thing. But how do you trigger it after? Oh, wait. Okay. I got it. You first trigger challenge. It allows you to enter, and then you click slay after.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, but I guess then I'll have to redeploy it for that to work.
You will.
Yes.
Yeah, you will have to. But for now, you have a mistake in your code.
Oh, let me
Yeah, the red
this
thing.
and see where my typo.
Yeah, you just have to pass in the parameter.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can do
okay,
that.
okay,
Yeah,
Just like
sure.
constructor, yeah.
Okay, I think it works. Now I can deploy it.
Wait, I think you need to deploy Slayer.
No, I gotta compile it. I gotta recompile it. Compile and then go back here. And then here will be the import for Basilisk deploy, and then confirm. Okay, then I go back here. No, I think I gotta deploy now. Okay. No, it's
The second one.
Okay, got it. So I challenge. It'll allow me to challenge. Then I'll just put
address again, yeah.
Yeah,
Same
then
address
I put
we
the
deployed.
address, and then I slay, and then confirm pending. Let's see if I can slay that dragon.
I'm pretty sure you will now.
Yeah.
Woo! It worked.
Confirmed.
Okay.
Confirmed.
Alrighty. Yo, that was nerve-wracking. That
So
dragon
now
really
you
was.
just have to instruct our servers to verify your submission.
Yeah.
So you can go on Node Guardian and just click verify.
Okay, so if I verify it again. Oof! It got hacked. Quest completed.
Let's go.
Postler. Oh, look at that! Look what I get. You got achievement unlocked. You got setting your flag. Oh, wait. I want to see my what did I win? Okay. Post-loot, confident in his own might. The basilisk falls to your cunning. With the help from my, my fellowship of, brave warriors. By mistakenly accepting your challenge to combat, you and Sally Bone are able to trap it outside the safety of his den. Before he can even try to escape, you slay the monstrous creature with a single attack. Return to the village to present with the beast's head. Yeah, you're holding the beast's head. You drop it like you're dropping a mic. You're greeted as heroes and feted with celebration that lasts long into the night. Thanks to you, the villagers' lands are once again safe and they can prepare for the coming winter. Nice. I got some money.
You've got 20 points to Whimsyful.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Let's go.
Summary. Nice. Whimsyfall should be getting, how much points did we get?
20. I think if you
20.
click on Western campaigns, you can see it.
Okay, go back here. If I go back here to Infinite Space Bazaar, do we get updated?
A little bit of latency on the front end side, I think, but
we got 20 points, Diego. Diego, we got 20 points. Whimsyfall is back in action. Let's go. All right.
Before we end it,
yeah, you see the Whimsyful icon on bypassing escort size on top left.
Nice. Okay,
low
Whimsyfall got 20. We
Yeah.
just want to represent Whimsyfall, show some love. But I definitely want to check out what did I unlock for my character. Let me double
Go to character, yeah.
Maybe some clothes.
Yeah, because my character's kind of naked right now. Do I get boots? Because it's probably like cold and ooh, look at that! All this. Okay, I think
it was modeled after Sam.
It was. Wait, where can I find what I unlocked?
Basically,
inventory.
Yeah,
Inventory.
you click on any boots, and you can just see the requirements for any item that you basically want to craft. So click on any. As you can see, there are different levels for each items, like common, rare, legendary, and they all have different requirements. Basically, some just cost gold and require you to complete that challenge. Some others require you to have a certain proficiency with Solidity, like having completed X challenge with Solidity.
Yeah.
And so you can build your stuff that way, and the interface tells you what you're missing. That's the idea.
So this one says I'm missing gold. Oh, and
If you have
prerequisite
gold,
ironclad
yeah.
grace. It's coin or bronze.
No, you have a
But-
skill tree. So if you go to character, because you've completed a
Mhm.
challenge successfully, you can assign points towards on the path that aligns with what you want to become. And so
Oh.
ironclad is basically a perk that you have on the battle mage path, if I'm not mistaken. So if you unlock the first ironclad grace skill, you will be able to craft the boots that you just saw before because you have enough gold. That's the idea.
Ooh. Okay. But the battle mage, I guess they're a bit of magic, a bit of like tank. Ranger is more like it's more like a range kind of attacker. Defender, definitely a tank. Scholar is more like damage. I think I'll go with a battle mage because that kind of reminds me of like what was it? Like the necromancer in Diablo 4. I don't know if anyone plays
Oh,
Diablo
yeah.
4, but yeah, I mean, I should be not playing it at all, but like I'm just waiting for season 4. Haven't been playing it, but let me just get one of those. I'll unlock it. Confirm. I'm on my way to become a battle mage. Now, if I go back here, I just want to put boots on my character because, like, you know, he can be topless and in shorts, but you know, you don't want to be bare feet. You know,
He needs to boot.
you got to have the boots. Alrighty,
Oh,
let me see.
you can-
Oh, look at that! You got boots.
Woo! You can
Let's
actually
go.
craft.
Alrighty.
You can actually craft like a chest armor. I think you have enough budget for that for the most basic battle mage piece of equipment, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the third item of the first one.
The third one.
I think
the
for
third
time.
one. Yeah.
Oh, the third one.
Oh yeah, I mean the
Let's
first one here. Yeah.
see.
Bingo. Yeah.
Oh. Yo.
What are you
Let me
spending?
equip
Oh,
Look at
wow. Yeah. Pretty cool.
You can even get pants. Maybe I'm a bit too ambitious here for you, but that's looking decent. You can.
that. Nah, it's hot out here, bro. It's like it's summer, you know. You don't want pants. Oh, but actually, let's put pants. You know, I want to put pants. Yes, continue. Equip. How do I get hair?
Oh, you can click on the bottom right. On the bottom right of the screen, you have the
customization.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. I think it looks cool, but I just want. I think what I'm looking for is here.
It's gonna be right after.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it's like The Witcher, bro. No, let's keep it white, or maybe gray. No, let's keep it white. Do we need a beard? Maybe like a little epic beard. Yeah, let's do that. Beard color, let's keep it white. Witcher. All right, look at that. Oh, he's clean shaven. So this is my character, guys, and we just did 20 points for Whimsifal. Okay. I think we already passed the hour. I think I can stop sharing right now. My screen. Oh, yo, this honestly, the platform has been epic. It's been so fun. What do you guys think so far?
It's super
Everyone
fun.
else who's been playing around.
Yeah, I feel like it was just like once you get the hang of the remix stuff, I feel like then it's really then it's simpler. Like yeah, like if you did everything else now, yeah.
You could also not do it with remix, right? Like FYI, I think it's simpler actually.
We don't know.
Yeah, it's more because I think we're on a live stream. You want to quickly share different tabs on a browser. But you're right. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
I haven't looked at remix in a long time, and like the interface keeps changing. But it's been super cool. And it, you know, you learn something about Solidity. I learned how to create a contract that takes in an interface, and I learned how to copy paste code from Manav and Hector. Thank you guys. I didn't know how to do that before. But it's kind of cool that, I think like by overriding it, by taking the interface, but you create a different contract for that interface, and you overriding the commands to trick the basilisk. At one point, I was kind of like, oh shit, are we gonna defeat that basilisk? It was almost, it almost had us, but we killed him within an hour. So great job, people. We did it. Any last word from anyone here before we wrap it up? But because I can say a final thing, but Sam, Hector, you guys want to give a shout out for Node Guardian?
Yeah, I mean, like, thank you for having us. Would like to thank the chat for sticking with us throughout this basilisk slaying hour. And I think that there's some low-hanging fruits for Whimsical and the other house. I think that the static call detection is not that tough to solve. So if there's anyone that's up and that's willing to get some points for Lumen Tree, actually, that would be a nice challenge to consider, and that would actually put Lumen Tree X Echo with Mindflux, if I'm not mistaken. So thank you guys for having us, and enjoy Node Guardians, and feel free to reach out to us on Discord if there's any issue you encounter.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Sam and Hector, for joining us. Thank you, Josh, Manav, and Diego for joining. And thank you, everyone watching, seeing me embarrass myself. But we managed to do it at the end. Reminder for everyone watching, tomorrow by 4 p.m. UTC, we close the Capture the Flag challenges. And after that, the Node Guardian team and us will work together closely, see which GitHub IDs represented which house, which will be the winning house, and then we'll announce the winners, and then we'll follow up with the winners later for what you get, right? With that said, I hope you all had fun. I had a lot of fun. I'm sure everyone did. We learned a new thing today, and talk to you all soon. Bye.
Bye. See you.
Bye,
Thanks, guys.